Hi everyone, we have Robert Haworth on here today from on 360 Art Drops art podcast channel to help all small businesses grow. And if you enjoy our content, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. So Robert, there's been several coincidences and synchronicities in your life from when you were young to now. Would you
Yeah,
like to share with us how you got into art? There's several different types of art.
yeah. Well, what it is, when I was a young boy and I was 10-year-old, I used to paint and I was always creative with things. And I did like clay work, models, different paintings. I used to paint trains, boats, trees, all them kinds of things. But I was more interested in butterflies. And then I started painting butterflies and I did sets of them where I was in a place called Wilkinson House when I was 10, children's home. So what happened is I gave a picture to my mum when I was 10 years old, and then my mother sadly passed away. And then after that, I lost my memory. I wasn't so well because I had kind of a breakdown with my mother passing away. And then I got put into establishments where I had to go as a child, like children's homes and things like that. And then 20 years later, I was walking down the road and a man called Remain Robertson. He went to his van, gave me a painting, and he said that his wife didn't particularly like the painting, but he gave the painting to me, but it was the same painting that I painted when I was 10. So it was like a destiny of fate that was supposed to be. So when I got
Right.
the picture, then I started my first gallery in Courtclough Lane Library in Burnley. And then I started displaying butterflies, and then I kind of got a name that was called the Butterfly Man, aka, and it kind of stuck with me.
Oh, okay.
So then after that, I did another gallery. Then I went to Manchester. Then I did a Whitworth gallery. Then I did one with a guy called Colin Jellicoe, but he's sadly passed away now. But he owned an art shop in Manchester.
My
Uh,
condolences.
I know. He was a lovely man too, as well, a serious creative artist. Then after that, I started going into newspapers. And then as I started going into newspapers, but I was going along my journey, I started going into charity shops. So it was like another sign that when I found another piece of work, it was like, I was like, well, this can't be coincidental. I can understand it happening once or twice or three times, but it
Right.
happens four times to me. So then I established my gift, got my gift back, and then I've had several galleries through the UK. I'm in 100 museums all over the world. I've just done
Wow.
a story called Only Revealing the Butterfly Man, where it's got lots and lots of information if people want to read it, antonio.com.
So what else do you
I've
answer
been on,
to besides the butterfly man? Do you have other names as well?
you just call me Robert Howard. Then they say, well, they say for short Robert Haworth, and then it's the Butterfly Man. But
Right.
it kind of stuck with me, and I've always had that name because I even got a butterfly on me, as you can see on my arm,
Yeah.
and it's called the Royal Road Runner. And it's so annoying where I am, to be honest, but it kind of stuck with me, and people call me Butterfly Man when they see me. Oh, Butterfly, or they call
Uh-huh.
me BFM, which is short for Butterfly Man. So
Uh-huh.
it kind of stuck with me. And then I've got two more galleries coming up. I've just done a film, which I did yesterday, a little documentary on me. I've just
Uh-huh.
put that onto Facebook, and my Facebook is Robert Haworth King. So if anyone wants to see like more of my artwork, I've got where you go to photos. I've got thousands of paintings on there where you can see, but they're all
Uh-huh.
from a different journey.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going in a museum link. Somebody wants to write a book on me. I've got a gallery coming up in Wigan. I've got another one in St. Anne's, and I just keep getting offered galleries.
Oh,
And I've
okay.
got my own website, which is www.iamthebutterflyman.com.
Uh-huh.
And I'm starting to become very well established. and
Very
people
good.
have recognised me a lot more, and I'm becoming phenomenal, and I'm becoming really big as an icon, you know,
Uh-huh.
which opens to people's eyes and my art, it inspirates them, and
So
you know, it can change their life to give them opportunity. But it's so great in life to turn your life around, where you can give inspiration back to them other people as well.
that's so nice to hear. Such a wonderful thought.
You
Are you,
there?
your films are they with pieced up through you know, different eras of your life, or is it all shot now?
Yeah. Well, if you type in, you've got to type in YouTube or just type in Google Robert Haworth. And if
Uh-huh.
you type in Robert Haworth, the film's coming up. Or type in YouTube Tom Wright Art. Or if you just type in Robert Haworth, all the films come from all different galleries that I've done. So every time I do a gallery, I get an established film with it as well.
Oh
So
wow.
it gives people a great idea of actually what is going on as well.
Yeah,
Because sometimes because sometimes people can read it, but then if they see a film, you know, it can be a lot better for them to understand as well.
right. Congratulations on all these positive things that are happening to you in your life, and even the reminders of the past somehow synchronizing with your future. What how do you keep your balance between you know, art and keep running your life, you know? Has it become to a point where it's merged now?
It's come to a point where it's definitely merged, yeah, and people are certainly picking up on it. It's like when I was doing my film, the guy who did the filming called Tom Wright, he turned
Uh-huh.
around and he said, you're going to end up like Banksy.
Like
No, and
Banksy.
he said, well, people call me, they see me, but they think I've kind of copied my art, and I don't. It's just my imagination, but they actually believe I'm Picasso,
Yeah,
you know, somebody like that from that era, or Matisse or McGinney, uh, you know, and my art isn't, it's just basically how I feel inside from inspiration around me. So when
I'm
I go
also
out,
pretty
that's how it
self-learned
happens,
myself.
and then I kind of pick up.
Yeah. So, what advice would you give to somebody who's starting out, who hasn't had any experience with you know, your uh your high level of doing art?
Well, what I've done is, it's like last time I went to the gallery, there was a lady called Jill Brook, and she's on after me where she's doing a gallery. And I inspirated her, and then I took her into art groups like I've Hearts in Blackpool, you know, and then I take her to Amity's tea rooms, and I take her all around Blackpool to different galleries, and
Uh-huh.
I support people like that, and I give them, I say, you need to start off with at least 50 to something pictures, then I'll
Yeah.
get you a gallery, and then after I'll show you how you do the newspapers. Then you get, because I'm going in the Guardian newspaper next week as well,
Oh wow.
which is quite a well
That's a big
established newspaper
accomplishment.
as well.
That's a real high level
And I'm gonna,
accomplishment.
because the people,
Sorry,
sorry,
what?
can you repeat that?
I said that's such a high level accomplishment.
Well, yeah, and I'm not going to stop, because you can go online, people can buy cushions off me, you know, throw overs, and there's even mobile phone things online where people can have them on the phone. You know,
Uh-huh.
there's all kind of stuff like that. But there's a bloke that wants me to go on Esty,
Uh-huh.
and he said he was to sell me work through there. He said, I'm a professional and I'll back you with it. And they
Uh-huh.
also want to put me on Art Finder. And then they're on about, because I was talking to White Cube in London, and they're on about helping me to do a gallery in White Cube,
Oh wow.
which is a really big gallery where Damien Hirst started,
Uh-huh.
you know. And I've like spoke to him a couple of times, but in the past he kind of put me in the right direction of what to do as well.
What is your most
But you just
memorable?
never stop. And
Yeah, now you're out there. That's really good. What are your most memorable moments or memorable besides
well,
the
probably my
but
most memorable moments were there was a lady who
uh-huh,
contacted me 2 years ago because he had a friend called Sean who was a performer,
uh-huh,
and she did an article in a magazine and it went all over America.
uh-huh.
So, but it's like it doesn't matter where you go in England or abroad, someone mentions my name
We
and they
know
know
it.
of me.
Yeah.
So it's
That's
gonna get big
incredible.
because even I even got an email because Madonna's got me artwork, the Queen's got me artwork, David Bowie's
Really?
got me artwork, Sylvester Stallone, yeah. Posh Spice has got butterflies that I've done off me.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
So there's celebs who've got me art and all them kind of people as well.
What?
Richard E. Grant, he's got me artwork.
Uh-huh.
Quinton Blake, he's got me artwork. He's a friend of mine.
Oh wow.
So yeah, I ain't giving up. I've had people who've come up to me and they say, "Whatever you do not give up what you're doing." I say, "You mad?" I say, "You joking? I will never give up my artwork. I love it, and I just want to be known as a successful artist down the line that can be recognised. Where I
Yeah.
can go into big galleries, and which is starting to happen now, where I'm becoming really established."
What are the challenges you faced when you were younger to get to this point? What were some of the
Well,
challenges that you had to face to now get into this point where now you're well known from everybody?
the challenges that I faced was the breakdown of my mother, and after that, I had a breakdown. I was supposed to carry it on, but
Uh-huh.
I had a breakdown, and what happened is I didn't know who I were when I came out of this breakdown, so I completely forgot all about artwork and everything. And then as soon as this pitch came back to me 20 years ago, it all came back to me, and I've just been established ever since.
When
I
did this
sent it
butterfly
all over the
painting, when
world.
did it come back to you? Last few years ago, or
Sorry,
when did the butterfly painting come back to you? Just a few years ago,
can you
or
hear me?
what? Can you hear
I'm
me?
gonna have to stop. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
That's it. I'm standing on the chair.
This reception is one thing or another. I don't know if it's some of it's coming from my end. It says it's unstable once in a while. Did you face any criticism when you first started painting?
Right. Well, what it is along the way, I'm not going to lie to you. I do get criticism, and then you do get people that
So you
want to
kind of had
like,
to just throw that
you
out
know,
your mind.
I've had thousands of knockbacks, thousands of criticism, and what I do is I just completely ignore it,
Yeah,
and I just carry on. I don't care what
just
what
carry on.
they think in the way, because if they're obnoxious and rude, then there's nothing I can do about that. And people like that, you just have to completely, blank out and disacknowledge. But it doesn't affect me in any way, no.
That's
Because
good.
it'd be fair, I will be honest with you. The first 15 I got, the first 15, I've probably
Right.
had a few thousand now. And I've had people who turned around, run me up over paintings. I've even been threatened setting up a gallery for a bag of
Oh,
artwork where people said, "Give me that bag of artwork," because I was setting it up at Blackburn Museum. And they
yeah,
said, "Give me that bag." And I said, "I'm not giving it, you know." But
yeah,
luckily, there was security there. I've had a few things like that.
yeah.
But
I
the criticism, I just brush it off. It's like,
Yeah, I
I
mean
just
that's the
brush
way
it
to
off.
go. Yeah, brush it off and keep
And you
moving
can't let
ahead.
people put you, yeah, you can't let people like that put you down in life. You're always going to get them type of people, but you just got to ignore them. Or if they do give you some kind of criticism, but what happens on Facebook is somebody will give me criticism, and then you'll get another person on Facebook saying, "Who the hell are you calling Robert Haworth?" You know what I mean? And then a big conversation starts, and they get criticism back.
So
So no,
are you
I don't
using
let it bother me. No.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, I understand. I mean, that's
I
the way
don't let it bother
definitely
me.
to understand, to go move ahead, you know? Because somebody's criticism
Yeah.
means nothing. It's like, it's not going to stop you if you want to do something.
Well, I've not just had criticism. I've actually I've had one death threat as well.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Are you
it's not
there?
going to stop me. I brush it off. It's
Yeah,
cobwebs.
exactly.
I just brush it all off. I carry on. Yeah, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you.
Can you see me?
I can see you.
I had to move. But sometimes the reception goes off.
Yeah, I feel like so honored that you were
But
willing to do the
all I can
podcast.
say to people, if they believe if they believe in a dream, right, get back up there.
Yeah. I
Sorry?
said I agree with you, and I'm so happy and honored that you were willing to do this podcast with me.
I think it's brilliant, and all I can
Yeah,
say is you carry on doing what you're doing and get plenty more people to do podcasts. And it's a
yeah.
lovely thing you're doing, and you know, it's making you really happy. Because all I'm seeing is you smile all the way through this.
It's such a good story. Your story was so good.
You've got a lovely smile too.
Oh, thank you, Robert. So,
Yeah.
do you get commissions ever, or how do you handle that?
I just handle it. You get bits of money, don't you, here and there, and that's how it works. But I've had people who wanted commission. Yeah.
For like what? What kind of topics?
What kind of topics?
Yeah.
Just selling the artwork that I sell, the expressionism art.
Oh, they
It's,
don't commission you for a certain type of art? Like, I want it done this way.
no, because then some of
Say again?
they can have you. Yeah, they give you instructions, and that's what they can do, and you've got to follow the instructions. You've got a time set frame as well, where you have to have your work on that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not big on commission work. I'm like self-taught myself, and I have several different styles.
Yeah,
A lot of styles are like I use acrylic pours a lot in my style. You
yeah,
want
but
to?
you look. There's some artists out there.
But
There's
I
some
still
artists
do a
out
lot of other
there.
styles too.
Yeah, that self-taught artists, and that's it. If you want to
Yeah.
make money out your art, just go on Esty and go on Art Finder.
Yeah, I kind of use I've been using Facebook my whole life on trying to sell the art. I started when I was 20, and I had some kind of like post-traumatic stress my whole
Hear
life.
me?
Yeah, yeah. Can you hear me? I just wanted
I
to
can hear
say,
you, yeah.
yeah, I'm
It gets a
self-taught
little bit
myself.
slow, but
Yeah. Like I hope to not stop. I'm trying to find some other incomes to like get my art going back again, because it's hard to pay for the supplies. So I'm getting some other methods of income.
yeah, well, what you should do is where I've had my video, I just had my thingy done for unrevealing the butterfly man.
Oh yeah,
You
do you
should go
want to
onto
show
the
us the
site,
butterfly
Antonio.
painting that you made when you were 10? or any other of the paintings you have with you in
Yeah.
your house?
Can you see it?
Yeah. Look at that. He made that when he was 10. Wow.
That's the butterfly. Sorry,
I said you made that when
I
you were
made
10.
that when I
Look at
was 10,
that.
yeah. And this is going to go a bit dark now. But this one, and that one when I was 10, a house.
Oh, wow. So all your
That's the
recent
house.
paintings are all put up in the museums, right?
I mean, the paintings are all over the world.
Yeah.
But then this is where I paint.
You should
And I'll
put up
get
one
some for you.
in an Indian museum here, or an Indian show. You can come to India for a show.
1 minute. I'll show you. These, I'll just 1 minute.
Uh-huh.
1 sec.
Yeah. I can't see the painting though.
Yeah, no, just 1 minute because it's just gone off again. Can you see me now?
Yeah, I can see you now.
Right, let's do it this way. These are what I draw in pencil. Can you see them?
Oh, wow. Are those
They're
gel
in
pens or
pencil.
just Prismacolors?
Just pencil, yeah.
Oh, wow. Nice.
These are just in pencil.
Nice.
These ones are what I do.
Which museum are these going to?
They're in 100 museums in the world now. Because if you go to the link
No,
and type in
these the recent ones, where are they going to?
the recent ones, they go in the museums. That's where they go to www.artmuseuminternational.com.
Okay.
So if you go on there, you speak to a lady called Caroline Wells. You send her your art, a presentation, a CV about your artwork, and then she adds you on the link, and then it goes to 100 museums all over the world.
Wow. I might
These are the
have to
other
ask you
paintings.
about that again later when I go back into doing my art again.
These are other ones.
Yeah, that's so beautiful.
I do all different ones.
Oh, are those fishes?
Well, I don't know. I call this painting. I call Mountain High. It's called Mountain High.
Mountain High.
Yeah, Mountain High. That one because you can see a bloke, can't you, at the bottom there,
Uh-huh.
and he's like holding a face up, but then he's sat in the mountains.
Oh, okay.
It's called Mountain High. That one. And I've got some more here.
Nice. Kind of
I
reminds me
do.
of a SpongeBob character.
Hey, I do all different art.
Gorgeous. Absolutely
And then
gorgeous.
these, you see, because that's what I started doing, getting these ready for my next gallery. But yeah, if you go onto the museum link anyway, my website's www.iamthebutterflyman.com. And then if you type in AATONA.com, Antonio, she does World People Stories and they go to 22 million viewers.
Wow.
This newspaper that I've just gone in is called the Metro. This one, and that it goes to 5 million people a day to read it.
It's a European paper.
I've gone in this.
It's a European
magazine,
paper.
which is called Art Monthly.
Art
Monthly. It's called the Metro newspaper. You can even get it in India. It's called Metro.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like a European newspaper.
No, they are like this one. It's called Art Monthly. Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see it.
Art Monthly magazine that goes to galleries, art collectors, private collectors, critics. It goes all over the world, and about 10 to 15 million people look at this magazine as well.
Wow, Robert.
So I go in magazines. I've just done a film yesterday. I've got BBC ringing me up on Monday, the news. I've got the Big Issue ringing me up on Monday to do a story, and then I've just gone in a magazine called Raw Vision, and then also I'm going in the Flash Art Diary as well. I've got a gallery coming up in London at White Cube. I've got one in Wigan at the White Horse Gallery, and
Uh-huh.
then I've got one in St Anne's as well coming up. But I know that a lot more galleries will come along the way.
Yeah, they will.
So I'm very busy all the time.
Congratulations on all your success.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Congratulations on
And
all your
I hope this video helps other people, and inspirates them a lot more. If you're
Yeah,
talented, then get on with it. And I said, go for it. But
yeah.
it's always good. So I hope that some of the websites that I've said today and go to people, they send a CV in and a portfolio, and good luck to them. If they get on it, then that's it. You can open a world and a completely different initial enterprise. Because I'm on
Yes,
everything.
yes.
I'm on Instagram. I'm on Twitter, media. I'm on everything.
And
You
if
only
you
have
ever
to
come
type
to
in.
India, you're welcome to
You only
stop
have to
by.
type in artist Robert Haworth, which is
Yeah,
spelled HAWORTH,
correct.
into Google, and it comes up everything.
Yeah, I still have to take a look at all your links.
Say that again, please.
I still have to take a look at all your
Yeah,
immense
it's all on
links.
there. You just go.
It might be cutting out
Yeah,
because there's a lot of rain going on right now. So that's why it might
you've
be kind of
seen them all on
unsteady.
Facebook then.
I just wanted to thank you again for so much for being
Oh,
on
no,
here
there's
and inspiring
lots of
everyone.
them.
Huh?
Hear me?
Say again?
You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.